Oh, the awesome stories to tell.
As always, thanks to our partners, and see if you can spot the new ones.
Team Savox,
Tonisport,
Invisible Speed Mayako Youth Mentoring Program,
RC,
Orlowski RacingLine.com,
rsrc,
EuroRC,
Mal Graphics,
36 Mood.
I'm Matt McCallum,
And I'm Frank McKinney.
and here are your headlines.
Ex-world champions fall out of the woodwork at the J-Concepts Vintage Classic.
We've got some major news for us, RCTV News. Some new partners.
X-Ray has a new electric 1/8 track car.
Spoke wheels are back, baby.
And Ollie Payne drops bombs in Belgium.
And here's your main stories.
So first of all, as you can see, we're again trackside.
We are trackside. We are in Zwebegem in Belgium, where we've just witnessed the climax of the EFRA 112 European Championships, which took place on the disassembled track right behind us.
It was pretty eventful, really, with one of the big stories of the weekend being the re-emergence of Ollie Payne as the top challenger in both spec and mod classes.
If you recall, we reported on his sudden departure from Schumacher earlier in the year, briefly after re-signing with them again.
With Ollie on a new chassis, and both Mark Reinhardt and defending mod champion Michal Orlowski having not run 12th since last year's Euros in Sicily, well, it was pretty interesting to say the least.
It's pretty fair to say that Ollie surprised a few people here in this hall. By taking not only the top seed in spec and mod, Ollie dominated and TQ'd the spec class, and in his own words, he said,
Please, sir, may I have another?
well, unfortunately for Ollie, and get this, he TQ'd 3 rounds, whilst Mark Reinhardt only TQ'd 2 rounds, but Mark drove faster in the 2 that counted, so Mark got the overall TQ in mod.
All of which boils down to 3 key stories.
1. Spec regulars, Automatics took their first modified 12-scale Euros. 2.
Ollie Payne left one of the biggest teams, turned up with the tiny CRC outfit, and nearly ran away with the whole event.
3. Previous dominators, X-Ray and Schumacher, basically had their asses handed to them by a privateer in a CRC, and Mark Reinhardt, who can't even remember the last time he won a 12-scale Euros.
Yeah, I just checked before because people asked me, and I think it was 2006 and 2008. Is that right?
Oh, well, yeah.
I know. Gran Canaria and Ingolstadt in Germany, yes.
Now we need to know why.
We need to know why. Many people on the stream were saying that it's the apparent disadvantage or advantage of having the transverse battery versus the inline battery when you look at the Automatics and the CRC versus the X-Ray and the Schumacher. However, Martin Hudy says it ain't that important.
I just wanted to say that I don't think that there is any advantage of one over the other. It's just about the whole setup package. Our car is the transverse, is where the battery is more in the back, and I mean the weight balance of the both cars are the same. It's just about where the pivot sits and how the battery is moved. We could use the similar setup to Masters of Foam, and car was perfect. Here it was too pushy, and we had to go completely different way. We had to change a lot. Like we had to go to the extremes that we never used before. Like we go in stock, we go to 0 caster in the front, which was extremes to make the corner speed, and obviously we had less steering, so we had to compromise it with more additive timing, more additive in the front tires. So basically the things which we normally never do, but I mean these conditions require it. So it's really about the whole package of the setup and the body shells and everything around.
However, what might be even more of a key issue is something that has really upset Ollie Payne, who was doing so well until this happened.
Two-way battle down the main straight. Ollie Payne keeping it tight and dives for the inside.
Now, to be fair, Mark was already really fast, and this was only the battle for second on the podium, but all important, and it was Ollie Payne in the CRC versus his ex-team Schumacher, who we've well reported the history between the two. But seriously, he wasn't happy. So you're not happy?
No. Nothing in this report should take away from the fact that Mark Reinhardt is pulling off the career resurgence the like of which we've never seen before. However, the latest instalment of this story took place in the 3rd leg of the final when Mark had already sealed the deal. Throughout the event and after winning the Spec Euros, it looked like Ollie Payne could seal a fairy tale winning weekend.
Bit of a redemption arc for you, I guess, that one. You've had a bit of a tough start to the year for people that don't know.
Yeah, had a bit of a tough start to the year and so many years of seconds, so pretty happy to take this.
Michael hanging on though to Ollie. Ollie's gap at 6/10 currently.
But in mod, sadly for him, it wasn't to be.
I feel sorry for him because he was the one actually to beat here.
Whoever takes this will get the second spot on the podium. Probably a bit disappointed with third overall, given that the pace you've had all weekend.
Yeah, a little bit disappointed. I mean, it was kind of taken out of my hands in the last run. I didn't really expect to be hit in the front when we were turning left on a corner by a professional driver, but
when the move finally came, unfortunately Michal cut the track, leading to a collision and momentary confusion about who was at fault. And it appeared like both drivers waited. But Orlowski took the lead before the referees told him to give the spot back.
Okay, Michael called to give that one back. Looked like Ollie waited to let you go after you'd gone past him, then the ref called you back past it, or called you to let him go again?
Yeah, I didn't know what happened exactly. I mean, we're so close and everything happened so fast in 12 skill, so I saw an opportunity in the straight. I think I spun, bounced off the curb, hit him, and then I heard some noise saying car number 3, wait, give the position back, so I thought, okay, I'll just give it back.
After that, I kind of got a sense your car didn't look quite as nailed as it was earlier. Ollie's car now looking a little bit loose.
you know, if you to see the car right now, the whole front left is punctured in and the body shell is folded, so I had absolutely no steering when I had to turn any high-speed left-hander.
Okay, so that was where Michal got the opportunity to go up the inside and pull away.
Yeah, the car is broken, so nothing I can do.
Oh, great move from Michael. That was super clean.
So with the 12 scale Euros in the books and Michal on a plane to Australia, lots of questions still remain. Not least to just maybe reflect on if you make a bad pass and then damage your opponent's car and then give back the position only to retake it cleanly because the broken car is now unable to defend, is that okay? I mean, no, but what else can you do? And there is certainly a bit more backstory to this beef, so let us know your constructive thoughts in the comments and we'll get to work on a new beef history episode to see if we can learn something from all this and race on into the future together.
Now we've got some amazing news about, well, RCTV news.
That's right, we are so excited to announce a pair of new sponsors. You may have noticed that we've added some new names and logos to our partner list. Team Savox and Beach RC.
Yes, Team Savox make championship-winning servos that racers of all types use with great success.
And Beach RC is a North Carolina-based hobby shop and off-road track in the Myrtle Beach area, who service the entire world with their RC goods.
Thank you so much to Beach RC and Team Savox, and I can now reveal that next week we will be announcing our biggest partner ever. So stay tuned for that. I've got a question for you.
What's up?
Where's Scotty?
Where is he?
Where on earth is Scotty?
Hey everybody, Scotty Hurst here, and this week I am not at an RC race. I'm hanging out with my granddaughter. That's right, a little family time for me, but we'll be back at it next week. Someplace in the world, we'll be doing some RC.
Oh, that's lovely. It's good to see Scotty, and we're looking forward to seeing him the next time he's in the UK.
He is. He's coming to the UK pretty soon.
And now it's time for an exciting new feature. The 2025 season for the Mayako Youth Mentoring Program is underway, and there really is nothing else like it for RC racers. Not only are there regular group video calls with racers around the world, members also get complete access to the Mayako Kit Wiki, which includes detailed step-by-step build guides and setup information. You'll also get direct access to car designers and pro team drivers, plus insight and details of new racing parts to make you faster around the track. The Mayako Youth Mentoring Program is the ideal way to gather and share racing knowledge.
Shock pistons, This is, I think, also where the mentors come in. The mentors in this program, you need to have the knowledge and experience of pistons and oils, and you can help point people in the right direction.
Pick up team driver tips and info, and even find out what the Kevin measurement is. It's all waiting for you with the Mayako Youth Mentoring Program. This week, heroes get early access to our latest Monday show, which is a good long chat with none other than Michal Orlowski.
Before you know it, this will be a basketball court again. It's time for us to go. But before we do, let's thank our fantastic partners, including the two new ones.
Team Savox,
Tonisport,
Invisible Speed Mayako Youth Mentoring Program,
Beach RC,
Rclife,
RSRC,
EuroRC,
Mau Graphics,
36 Mood.
And that's it for this week. We'll see you back in the studio next week.
Yes, indeed we will. Maybe a little sunnier, maybe a little wetter, we don't know.
We don't know, but we'll soon find out. So see you next week.
Hey there, we can't believe it, but you've made it to the secret after show.
Yes! First, we want to honor our heroes.
And for everyone else, we don't want to say goodbye. We want you to join us.
Yeah, if you want us to be able to keep making this content and coverage, there's a few ways that you can help.
Yeah, first and most importantly, you can hit subscribe.
Then, if you really want to support us, you can become an RCTV Hero by joining the channel. Click join down below on YouTube, and the link for that is also in the description.
If you want to rep RCTV, then go to rcracingtv.com and buy some merch.
Finally, if you want to help us just keep the lights on, then you can buy us a coffee right here.
Right down there, or in person if we bump into you at the track.
Now, if you're still watching after all that, then it's time to pick your next clip. I would say the top one.
No, I think this one is way more their speed. I think this is the one that they'll like.
Okay. Well, either way, thanks and goodbye.